4 things that can make an artist to stop working with you as a musician. 1. Misused opportunities. You agree with me that most artists have relationships with their musicians, their drummers, piano players, singers in some cases, outside their music setting. So most people always want to capitalize on the fact that, okay, I know this particular person outside this setting, and they might tend to disrespect them during rehearsals, which is wrong. Do not capitalize on the fact that you know your artist. In a case where your artist chooses to be playful, jovial, there are some artists that will start like they can even want to be calling you some kind names like that just to vibe with you. That is not a yardstick to disrespect them, especially in a setting where you all are having a rehearsal, or maybe you are going for an outing. So because this artist is too playful with you, you feel like you can do what you want to them. No, it is wrong. Do not do it. 2, lack of communication. Sometimes we are too close to our artists to understand that we need to communicate ahead of time. If there is something coming up, or maybe we cannot make it for like maybe a rehearsal or something else, but most people, they might even feel entitled, oh, the artist should know that if I'm coming late for rehearsal, you should just know that something came up. It's wrong. It's wrong. You should not have that sense of entitlement if you are not gonna. The only way that that excuses can actually be accepted is maybe in a case of emergency. But if you know that you are working with an artist and you cannot communicate well with them, especially when you have things to do, or maybe there is something that came up, it can cause some clashes actually. So learn how to communicate and have a good relationship with your artist. 3, perpetual lateness. For instance, there is a gig at a certain place, or maybe a rehearsal session, and a studio was booked. Time don't they count. Maybe the rehearsal was supposed to start by 4 p.m. but then this is you coming by 5. No prior call, no information, no text, nothing. You just came by 5. Meanwhile, the rehearsal was to start by 4, and the studio was already paid for. That is the height of it. Lateness is one of the things that turns off an artist. So here is the thing. It actually becomes bad when you do it every time and on purpose without sometimes sense of remorsefulness. Yeah. So don't do it again if you want to still work with your artist. The 4th one is lack of professionalism. I'm going to use musicians as an instance. After all, I'm talking about musicians, and I'll use drummers. I'm a drummer, yes, but there are some drummers that are not always prepared. Now you know you have a rehearsal, and probably you're late. You will just run, come off for house. You run and leave the house without your drumsticks, but you know you have to make use of those drumsticks at the rehearsal venue. So now when you get there, you're just so disorganized. You're not even coordinated. You're like, sir, I was running. Okay, you are late. Oh yeah, let's have rehearsal. Oh, I forgot my drumstick. Now that sends a very bad signal. Same thing with piano players. You know that you are going to make use of a sustain pedal at the rehearsal venue, or maybe a gig, and you're not with it. You're just like very disorganized. Most of those stuffs really turns an artist off. And to add to that, I'm going to use myself as an example. I don't know how to play drums. I don't know everything. I am not so good. There is always room for correction. Your artist has the right to correct you, but if it doesn't resonate with you, you can always respectfully suggest, oh sir, oh ma, this is not really going to make sense here. Can we try this? That makes sense, right? So you don't feel like you know too much that you cannot be corrected. You can definitely be corrected, because I mean your artist can change you at any time. So have it in mind that you should be in an environment where you can humble yourself to learn, to give your own ideas that also is in line with the artists. I don't know if I'm making sense. So that is it. I hope this video blesses you. Please like, comment, and share. I am also talking to myself. I'm not an exemption. Thank you very much for watching.